Okay, when we look at permutation, now basically whatever that we're doing right now, we're trying to find the number of ways you arrange things. Okay, so if you look at permutation, so again permutation is a specific way how we write this. If you look at the calculator, you can actually do this in the calculator. So this says, let's say if you have 5p3. Now what is the meaning of 5p3? So it says, for example, if you have five toys, let's say A, B, C, D, E, but you only have, let's say, 3 boxes. And the condition is that one toy can only fit, or one box can only put one toy in there. Right? So that's what you have. So how do you do this? So this you can represent this by 5C3. So in other words, you say, if you look at the first box, let's say, so how many choices do you have? You have all 5 of them, A, B, C, D, E. So you have 5 choices. After you decide on one, you put inside the first box, then you move on to the second box. So when you move on to the second box, you only have 4 choices left. And after you chose one and put inside, if you move on to the third one, you only have 3. So this is 5 times 4 times 3. Okay, so this is 60. Alright, so you write this as 5p3. Okay? Alright, so same thing. Let's say if you have 10p2, what does that mean? Only 2. So it's 10 times 9. That's all. You have 10 toys, but only 2 boxes. That's just 90. Alright? So it means if you have 10 different toys, you only have 2 boxes. Again, that condition is 1 box. You can only fit 1 toy. How many ways can you put this? There are 90 ways that you can put it. Alright? So this is what it means. Alright? So like I said, you can key in the calculator. So for example, 10p2, how do you key this in? You key in 10, and then whatever in the calculator, the button is NPR. Okay? So then it should be 10, and then shift multiply, and then the number 2. Okay? So that's how you key this in. Alright? Of course, there's certain condition here, so that the number on the left, we usually write on top. I think the calculator write at the bottom. So that's fine, yeah? So they're on the same side, that's okay. So it's like 10p2. That's fine. The button in the calculator. Okay? So this is how it is written. Of course, the number on the left must be bigger than the number on the right. Okay? Yeah? So this is like saying if you have 10 toys and 2 boxes. Okay? Alright? Alright, let's say you have this, okay, example, you have this digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say first, how many ways can you arrange this digit? Of course, the condition is that use only once. That means there is no such thing as 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 or 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, for example. Okay? So each of these digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can only use 1 time. So if there's no restriction, how many ways can you arrange this? It would be, okay, you either write 5 factorial or you write 5p5, right? So they're actually the same thing. So that would be 120, yes? Good? Okay, let's say next condition. Let's say right now, whatever that 5-digit number, okay, let's say if you want a 4-digit number. So how many ways can you do this? Out of the digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you are supposed to arrange 4 only. So it would be 5p4, right? So the answer is the same, 120. Okay? Okay, let's say third condition. Let's say right now, there are 4 digits. It has to be greater than 3,000. So you have 4 digits. It must be greater than 3,000. So what do you think would be in the first position?
3, 4, 5.
So it has to be either 3, 4, or 5. Right? Yes? So the first position, how many ways can you have? How many choices do you have? You have 3 choices. You can just write 3 or you can do 3p1 because 3 choices to put in 1 space. Yes? Okay, subsequently the rest of the numbers.
4, 3, 2.
How many numbers do you have left?
4.
You have 4 left. And then how many spaces do you have?
3.
You have 3, right? So 4p3. Do you care how are they arranged? It doesn't really matter, right? So this is 3 times 4p3 is 432, which is 72, yeah? Okay? Okay, next condition. If they're now still 4 digits, but this time it's even. Oh, okay, wait, one more. Greater than 3,000. How?
The last digit has
So what are the conditions? So the first position must be, it can be 3,
3, 4, no, 3, 5. 3, 4, 5.
4 cannot.
10.
And then the last position,
2.
2 or 4. So how? Now, but each number can only be used once. If you use 4 in front, you're going to use it back. If you use it back, you can't use it in front. Okay? So what can you do? Huh? So you have to do 2 different scenarios. Okay? So let's say if you are not going to, or if you're going to put 4 in front. Okay. Let's say we are choosing four in front. So if you put 4 in front in the first digit, what would be the last digit?
2.
It has to be 2, right? You cannot choose any other way, yes? Correct? So meaning you are not choosing, yes? That means 4 must be in the first position and 2 must be in the last position. So these are the series that begins with 4. Right? So how many ways can you do then? You only need to choose what is in between the 2 numbers, yes? So how many ways can you do it? 3. And how many spaces do you have?
3, 4.
You pick this, right? So you only have 2 spaces left. So if you do this, you only have 3p2, yes? So we have already done with 4. You cannot put 2 in front, right? Because it has to be more than 3,000. Okay? So what is the other 2 choices? You either put 3 or 5, right? Yes? If you put 3 or 5, how many choices do you have in the first position? 3 or 5, right? So it will be 2. And then, what happened to the last position? Last position, you can put 4 or 2 also, right? There are also 2, yes? So what happened in between? You have chosen one number to put in front, the first digit. You also chosen 1 to put in the last. You have 3 left. How many space you have left? So this is 6. What is the second scenario? This is a 1 here. $24, right? So altogether you have 30.